Let's talk about the stock market. So Tuesday set a new all-time high for the S&P 500. It crossed 7,600 for the first time ever, but you'd be forgiven for almost missing it. The gain was just 0.13%, and the day was really defined by one chip stock having the time of its life. Marvell Technology surged 32.5% on Tuesday after Nvidia CEO Jensen Huang took the stage at Computex and publicly declared that Marvell would be the next trillion-dollar company. Here's some context on what Marvell actually does. So Nvidia makes the GPUs, the chips that power AI computing, but inside a data center running thousands of those GPUs, all of them need to constantly communicate, sharing data, coordinating tasks, routing results, and that communication infrastructure needs specialized high-speed networking chips. Marvell designs many of those. When the most powerful person in semiconductors points to a company by name and predicts a trillion-dollar valuation, markets move. Marvell is still well below $1 trillion, meaning that Huang either sees something that the market hasn't yet priced in, or he's talking his book, since Nvidia previously took a $2 billion stake in Marvell, so perhaps he is just a touch biased. Either way, the stock is up another 11% in pre-market trading this morning. While chip stocks get the headlines, Tuesday also reminded investors that AI data centers need a lot more than just chips. Eaton, the company that makes power distribution systems for data centers, gained 4.5% almost. Vertiv, thermal and power management company for data centers, closed up 3.4%. Trane Technologies, which makes cooling systems, was up over 2%. These are what people call picks and shovels plays of the AI era, and they keep running as well. Now let's talk about Alphabet. Google's parent company said that it plans to sell $80 billion in new shares, its first stock offering since 2005, to fund AI infrastructure. The stock fell nearly 4%. Here is why. When a company issues new shares, existing shareholders get diluted. Their piece of the pie gets smaller because there are now more pieces of the same pie. Berkshire Hathaway is putting in $10 billion, which is a meaningful vote of confidence in Alphabet from Greg Abel, but the market spent Tuesday weighing the dilution against the upside. Some quick hits. Jolt's job openings rose to 7.62 million in April, the highest since May of 2024, but actual hiring fell. So the labor market continues to be stuck in a low hire, low fire pattern. Cleveland Fed President Hammack said that rates currently may not be restrictive enough to bring inflation down, meaning she thinks they may have to raise rates again this year in order to help bring down inflation. So that's a signal worth noting. Lastly, Bitcoin fell nearly 6% yesterday. Victoria's Secret absolutely stunned with earnings. Revenue was up 15%, same-store sales were up 13%, and full-year earnings per share guidance was raised 34% in a single quarter. This is a brand that was basically being written off just a few years ago. The stock surged 47% yesterday, one of the best retail turnarounds that I've seen. Palo Alto Networks reported and also beat on revenue, up 31%, and was up double digits after hours, but it's down about 2% in pre-market trading right now. This morning, ADP private payrolls are out, an early read on the labor market before Friday's big jobs report. Broadcom reports tonight, which is the next major AI chip read. Broadcom makes custom AI chips for companies like Google and Meta. If you find value in these updates, please consider liking, subscribing, or sharing with someone you know.